Hello everyone, welcome back to LifeChat with me, Karima. If you have breast implants, you need to watch this video. I'm going to share with you some very important information about mammograms. If you do enjoy the video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. My mammogram did not detect my ruptured implant, which is extremely scary. 1 week before my explant, I went in for a mammogram before surgery, and the lady called me and she's like, "You have no problems, everything looks great." And then when I went in and they took the implants out, I realized that the test was wrong. I had a ruptured implant inside my body and the test did not detect it. I mean, that's just crazy. We are, depending on these tests to tell us when something is wrong, and you can't even detect a rupture. That's just really insane to me. I had a ruptured implant 5 years ago. I had silicone breast implant. I started having some capsular contracture inside my body. I started having hardness in my left side. I went to see my surgeon, and he never suggested that I should get an MRI done. He said, "No, you're fine. Just go home, massage. It will loosen up." And 2 years after this nightmare and after all these symptoms that I was having so much sickness and I was so tired and I had so many problems. I was having test after test, and every doctor was like, "There's nothing wrong with you. Just go home. There's nothing wrong with you. Here's some medicine." And come to find out, after surgery, I had a ruptured implant inside my body for 2 years that went undetected. And if only my mammograms, I was taking a test every year. If my mammogram detected that, I wouldn't be in that I wouldn't have that problem. Even on the FDA website, they talk about this stuff, and I did not know. No doctor tells you, "Hey, don't take a mammogram because it could cause your your rupture. It could not detect your implant rupture, whatever." Nothing. Nobody tells you anything about this stuff. And this is actually, I printed this from the FDA website, and it says, researchers found 66 reports that mentioned problems with mammography for women with breast implants. The majority, 62.1% of problems reported were for breast implant rupture that was suspected to occur during mammography. Rupture during compression from mammography was reported for both silicone gel filled and saline filled breast implants. Other one is too, pain during a mammography and also implant being crushed by the machine. And this is all on the FDA website, but nobody tells you about this stuff. My doctor never mentioned this stuff to me. I totally had 100% trust in this test that's supposed to know if something is wrong with me. And it totally failed, and it's very, very scary. So my suggestion to you ladies, if you have breast implants, I know it's expensive to do an MRI, and some of the insurances don't cover, but if you suspect to have a ruptured implant, please make sure you ask your surgeon to get an MRI. Don't go and get a bunch of mammograms done because he may not even see it, okay? Now, I know it's different with saline breast implants because if you have a rupture, it will go flat and you will know there's a problem. But with us, the people who had breast implant filled, with silicone like me, silicone gel, if it rupture, you will not know that there is a problem. You will get sick, you will have symptoms, but your breasts will be the same. They won't budge. And that's what happened to me. I had no clue that my breast was making, my breast implant was making me sick for 2 years. No clue, and nobody knew. And so that's my suggestion to you ladies. Please make sure that if you suspect any problem at all with your implants, ask for an MRI. If you do, you will see the problem right away and you will be able to resolve it right away before it goes any further, like me, for 2 years. So I wish that my doctor referred me to get an MRI done. If he did, when I went to see him, I wouldn't go. I would have never went through the problems that I went through. And let me tell you, it's been 3 years since my explant, and I'm having still symptoms that I'm battling with on my left side. That's what the ruptured implant was. I still have burning in my left side. Actually, I'm about to have surgery for my heart because I keep having tachycardia attacks from the silicone toxicity. I'm telling you, this stuff is a mess. And so I wanted to share this video in hope to help other women out there who are, either have symptoms and don't know what's going on, or they're thinking that mammography is good and it will detect their rupture. And it may, but it may not. It may even create, the rupture, which I really think mine happened because of that. I think, that when I had a mammogram 1 year, it actually ruptured my implant. I had D cups put in, and, I never worked my chest before. When I had my implants, I never worked out my chest. I never did anything, crazy to make them rupture, and they were practically brand new. They were 5 years old. So it's not like they were old, 20 years old or 30 years old. They were pretty new. So for that problem to happen, it had to be, through getting my mammogram done. Because I remember getting one done and just being in so much pain. I knew something was up with that. So anyway, I hope that this video was encouraging for you ladies, and I'm going to put those links below in the description below about the FDA information that I found. Please read it. Take the time to read it. If you're considering getting implants, read it. There's some really good information on their website, because there's so many people sick now with breast implants, and there's breast implant illness out there. Now they're finally, saying, okay, this may be true. Some women may be sick, and now they're putting all this information on their website for other people to, to read before surgery or before explant. Again, I hope that this video was helpful to you. Please share it with other people that may need to hear this. Thank you so much for watching. Blessings to all and much love.